is a nation not desire. Bring back your people. Oh, our feet are getting tired. Our prayer is all the house of Israel will be saved. For your name's sake, raise us up so we can light the way, light the way, light the way. Our prayer is all the house of Israel will be saved. For your name's sake, raise us up so we can light the way, light the way. Give us a new heart and wake up our mind. Stir up the knowledge that's been with us all the time. Our prayer is all the house of Israel will be saved. Yeah. And for your name's sake, raise us up so we can light the way, light the way, light the way. This is our prayer. Oh, yeah. All the house of Israel will be saved. For your name's sake, raise us up so we can light the way. You light the way, light the way. We'll our prayer, you, yeah. All the house of Israel will be saved. This is our prayer, and let it be for your name's sake. Raise us up, light the way, yeah. Our prayer is all the house of Israel will be saved, yeah. For your name's sake, raise us up so we can light the way, you light the way, yeah. Ooh, our prayer, be the only prayer, all the house
All right. All right. Another lovely song. Yah of our fathers. Thank you, Brother Cottrell, for sharing that with us. And so we have an opportunity to share this lovely music, constructive and a positive music, with others, other students, universally speaking. My name is Yamsuf Arif, and this is the Real Talk for Real People Study Show, where we study the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaqub, and certainly get some perspective on his people, other nations, and certainly keep an eye on the enemies of the Most High, whom are certainly our enemies also. I, along with Nasanya Maisha, the administrator of the show, a daughter of Zion, as all of you daughters of Zion should be doing, facilitating and providing these studies, so by virtue, the hand that rocks the cradles. Brother Cottrell and I, on the other hand, are simply elders, surrogate fathers, as all elders should be doing, not only on the Real Talk for Real People study show, but it should be incumbent upon all our elders universally to participate in these kinds of studies, whereas we can realign ourselves with the Most High and connect with the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and certainly by virtue of these studies, learn together ourselves together. Tonight is family night, and you know what we do on family night. We like to give praise to the Most High. But before we do that, and I introduce Nasanya and Brother Kachia, I will show you how the format of the studies will go. I will lead out the studies tonight in the book of Tehillim, in the 31st chapter, continuing where I left off from, stanza 14, a song written by King David. Now, you may not know what Tehillim means, but it is a Hebrew word for the word you utilize, the Greek word Psalms. On the other hand, Brother Kachia will be beginning new studies tonight in a new book, the book of Shemot. A lot of you call it the so-called Exodus. Actually, the book of Shemot means words. Not simply words, but constructive and positive words, the whole format of it. In its first chapter, it speaks about Israel's suffering in Midaram. No matter what we go to, they ain't got no love for us. And so you'll see a first accounting of that study in the first chapter of the book of Shemot, whom you call Exodus. Brother Cartier will conclude those studies for the night. And before I introduce Nasanya and Brother Cartier, I'd like to give some praises and thanksgiving for this family, this universal family. Lord of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all praise and glory be unto your name. We cry out to you for wisdom and understanding. We cry out to you for humility. We cry out to you to help us learn to gather ourselves together. And we gather and we cry out to you, Yah, for all shows like the Real Talk for Real People show, who understands the significance and the paramount issue of connecting ourselves with you and on one another. Thank you, Yah, for everything, every aspect and component of our lives, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, and so on and so forth. With all our soul and all that is within us, all praises and glory be unto you, Yah. Hallelujah. So let me introduce Nasanya, my Isha. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you so much, Yam Sue. Excuse me. Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to the Holy One of Israel. Happy to be back. Glad to be here. Ready to get into the studies. All praises.
All praises. Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Cartier, may the Most High bless you, brother. Your mic is hot.
Shalom, shalom, family. Bless Yah, my soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. Giving all honor and praise to the Holy One of Yisrael, the Elohim of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael. Thanking him for all things and everything. Praise Yah and bless his holy name. May he continue to bless and be with us. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Thank you, Brother Cartier. Fellow students, if Nasanya is ready and Brother Cartier is ready to proceed in these studies, we're certainly ready to proceed. Nasanya, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, I am.
Brother Cartier, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Fellow students, we pray that you're ready to proceed because we are proceeding. Turn to Tehillim chapter 31, when we call about the word Psalms, the Greek word, and turn to the stanza in 14 of Tehillim. And King David says in the sentence above that, he said, the reason why they're doing what they're doing, not so much on the physical level, which is that as a component of it, but much more deeper than that, on a spiritual level. And King David says in that sentence, they schemed to take away my life. But he says, King David, but as for me, I trust in you, O Yah, as we all should subscribe to. And he says, and further, I said, you are my Elohim. No matter what they're thinking, my enemies, so to speak. King David says in stanza 15, my times are in your hand, no matter what they think, no matter what their plans or schemes. The time I have physical and a spiritual, they're in your hands. And he says, deliver me from the hand of my enemies. Praise Yah. From those who persecute me. That's what enemies do. We got a whole lot of them. And King David says, make your face shine upon your servant. Save me for your mercy's sake. Because of you, save me in the mercy of you, Yah. And he says in stanza 17, in reference to my trust in you and my reliance on you, and so on and so forth, do not let me be ashamed, O Yah. For I've called upon you, my reliance and trust in you, so don't let me be ashamed of their reliance. But yet, he said, let the wicked be ashamed. Let them be silent in the grave. Let them go down to the grave and be silent. Let them go to Sheol, so to speak. And stanza 18, King David said, let the lying lips be silent. That's what they do. That's what our enemies do. They lie. So King David asked the Most High, let their lying lips be silent. And those lips speak as this. Here's how they speak. They speak insolent things proudly. They're rude, arrogant, and lack of respect. They speak it proudly, the word arrogant. And contemptuously, they speak as if I'm deserving of scorn. I'm deserved to be treated in this fashion. Not only me, but against all of us. He said that's how the wicked speak. They speak insolent things proudly and contemptuously against the right. Not only him, but all of us. That's how it goes, people. It's the modus operandi. And King David says, oh, how great is your goodness. Simply, I'm not relying on my enemies. But he concedes to the fact, oh, how great is your goodness is what my reliance is on, as all of us. Which you have laid up for those who fear you. As we learn in the book of Proverbs, fear is beginning of wisdom. So you must fear the Most High. I'm not talking about walking around scared like your knees are knocking. But have the respect as of the fact that's your creator. That's who created you. And you could see to that point. And you have respect for that point. You have high regard and esteem to that point. As King David is alluding to. Which you have prepared for those who trust you. Those people that like mine who are humble before you. Who can seize before you. Not before anyone else. Which you have prepared for those who trust you. We all should trust in Yah as King David is. In the presence of the sons of men. We don't hide our trust in Yah. In the presence of the Son, we are front with it. And people are proud to march in a gay parade, are proud to dishonor their mothers and fathers, proud to murder, proud to covenant with somebody else's, proud to do everything against the Most High formats. Why should we be any less proud in the presence of the sons of men? We don't hide. And it's just that on that. If you're hiding in the sons of men, in the presence of men, I suspect you might not be there yet. And in verse 20, stanza 20. As a result of this, of me putting it out front, I'm not hiding my trust and reliance on you. As a result of that, and this applies, applicable to all of us, you shall hide them in the secret place of your presence. Y'all gonna take care of you. Y'all got you. If you're not ashamed of y'all's not ashamed of you. He got you. He gonna hide you in the secret place of your presence. His presence. From what? From what? From the plots of man. All that scheming and jiving and conniving. Yeah, I said, I got you. As long as you up front with me, you put me up front, I got you. And he says, King David, as far as those who are trusting the Most High, who are not ashamed of their relationship with the Most High, who are upfront about it, you should keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of the tongues. Y'all gonna keep you from them tongues. Don't even worry about them. You just remain trusting in the Most High, relying on the Most High, have a respectful fear of the Most High, and not be ashamed of the Most High and put it on Front Street. Yeah, I said, if you put me on Front Street, you got respect for me. I got love for you, and I got a spot for you. I'm gonna hide you from them tongues, them lying tongues. So don't be worried about that. You're worried about the wrong thing. And King David says, as a result of this, in stanza 21, blessed be the Elohim. Why? For he has shown me his marvelous kindness in a strong city, in the city of Jerusalem. He's shown King David his marvelous kindness. By virtue of, first and foremost, having him put in that city as king over the city, the king against the first king of Israel, King Saul. Having him return back to that city by virtue of his son, Prince Absalom, chasing him about here, there, to and fro. And as a result, King David is speaking from experience, and I suspect out of observation also. He says, you have shown me his marvelous, for he has shown me his marvelous kindness in a strong city. Praise the Most High. And he said, like a lot of us said, when he was going through those troubles with King Saul, Prince Absalom, and so on and so forth. For I said in my haste prematurely, as a result of what I'm going through, I was speaking from a human aspect. I'm cut off from before your eyes, by reference of King Saul, I suspect, and Prince Absalom, and so on and so forth, different nations. He said, I'm cut off from before your eyes. He said, in spite of that so much, he said, nevertheless, you heard the voice of my supplication, because I went in formation. I did what you said, how you said, and when you said. I have a healthy fear of you, a respectful fear. I didn't hide. I put it on Front Street. So you hid me, and I trust for you to hide me. And as a result, the end result, domino effect. Nevertheless, you heard the voice of my supplication. Not singular, not praying to Yah one time, but many a time. A lot of us will pray to Yah, oh, Yah, help me, and that's it. King David is setting the example for you. He said, nevertheless, you heard the voice of my supplications, my prayers, plural, when I cried out to you. And that's what we should cry out to the Most High, not in singular terms. Oh, I ain't gonna get no help. I'm not gonna be hid. They're gonna keep doing what they want to do, how they want to do it to me. No, he said, I kept on keeping on, as we should keep on keeping on. Praise Yah. So in stanza 23, King David is sending a love message to us in reference to the Most High. And you should do this. You should love the Most High. Y'all need love too from his creation. And we need to learn how to love Yah. We don't know how to love Yah. We just won't, but we don't give anything. We need to give some love too. And King David said, oh, love the Elohim. Not lack it. Not try to get something out of it. He says, love the Elohim by virtue of what he's done for all of us. Certainly King David is saying by virtue of what he's done for me, but I'm sharing this message with you. He said, all you saints, that's all of us. We need to learn how to love Yah. Not want something from him. Not try to get over from him. But simply love him because he's the creator. He's done everything. Where you at now, but it's not by virtue of your wisdom, not by virtue of your strength and your might. Where you at now by virtue of the God and his allowance and his latitude, all of us. And King David alluded to that when he made mention of those things, for his hiding him from the insolent things proudly and contemptuously spoken against the righteous. When he spoke in terms, I didn't hide my relationship with you in the presence of the sons of men. It's on Front Street. And as a result of that, you should hide me in the secret place of your presence from the plots of these kind of men. You should keep them secretly. You should keep them secretly in a pavilion, us, from the strife of the tongue. And blessed be the Elohim, for he has shown me, in addition to this, his marvelous kindness in a strong city, Jerusalem. And he said, for I have said, and we all said this in haste prematurely, when we don't see the end result, when we want to see it. And not only that, in conjunction with that, King David said, not just asking y'all for things, but get some things. Y'all need love too. That's all y'all need from you. Some love and appreciation and respect and fear. Not knocking at the knees, but a respect that I'm a piece of clay. I didn't make me. I didn't create me out of anything. Y'all created me, the means of clay. He made me a part, know me from the time I was in my mother's womb. And so there was that, and taking King David and made him king, and so on and so forth. If taking you wherever you may hail, and the road you on, Yah has done this for you. You didn't do it for yourself. You didn't do it by virtue of your good looks and your brains or your money in your pocket. Or you find yourself to be right now is by the mercy and kindness of the Most High. And we need to learn how to appreciate, show Yah some love. And King David, oh, love the Elohim. We all should. All you say, not some of you, not when you feel like it. All you saints. Why? For Yah preserves the faithful. If you faithful to Yah, Yah gonna be faithful to you. And repays, now these folk that ain't faithful to Yah, he got something for them too. And King David salutes him and fully repays the proud man. Because a proud man and a woman, they're gonna do what they want to do, when they want to do it, and how they want to do it. But Yah got something for them too. And he said, by virtue of what you may experience, as in case in point, at King David, King Saul, his son, Prince Absalom, and so on and so forth, and you in your personal endeavors. King David said, he's saying this to himself too, and he's teaching you this. Don't let that bother you. Be of good courage. And he shall straighten your heart. Like that piece of meat in your chest that bumping blood, the core essence of you, that makes you who you are. Yahweh straighten the core essence of you. Who of your heart? All you. Not some of you. Not half of you. Not part of you. But all you who hope in the Elohim. You got to show y'all some love. And you got to hope in Yah. There's a message in the music. Thank you, King David. Thank you, fellow students. Praise Yah. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Isha. You have any comments or commentaries on what was shared by King David?
Thank you. I'm sorry. I was still writing notes, Sue. It's just it's self-explanatory here. It's not hard. In 15, he said, but I trust in you, oh Yah.
Yeah,
It says, he said, my faith is in your hands in
yeah,
16. And then when you go to the end, he tell us also, to be a strong and of good courage. So,
exactly.
it's for me, it's self-explanatory. A lot of it is just, you know, self-explanatory. All
Listen,
praises.
son. Listen, son. And the reason why he said that, I suspect he knew that we were going to go through some personal things, and those things would make broadside us, knock us off, and
Yes.
traumatize us, so to speak. And
Yeah.
King Dawood, the king of the nation, the physical king of the nation, was putting the people in mind. Just hold on, and don't be
Yes.
shy. Don't be ashamed of your relationship with the Most High. If they ain't ashamed to march in a gay parade, and they got pride
That's
to do it,
crazy.
they
Right.
got pride to do it. Why you ashamed of it? I ain't gonna say I love y'all, but they saying
Mhm.
I'm proud I'm gay. But you scared to say I'm proud I love y'all, and that's what it is, and that's that on that.
He tell you what's in store for you.
And,
And
and
I'm in the Torah
you
in
right.
20.
You
He
right.
tell
He
you
got
how
something for
abundant
them.
is the
Yeah,
good.
keep
Yeah.
marching in them parades. Okay, keep marching in them.
Yeah. But
Okay, thank you,
yeah,
Miss Son. You certainly all right. He
praises.
got something for them
Mhm.
too, and it ain't pretty. Thank you, Lasagna. Any more comments or commentaries, Lasagna?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Lasagna. Brother Cartier, may the Most High bless you out, brother. Cartier, do you have any comments or commentary? Hit your mic, brother. Hit your mic.
No comment. You pretty much covered it all. Praise Yah.
Praise God. Thank you, Brother Cartier. As promised, Brother Cartier will conclude the studies tonight in the book of Shemot, whom you call by the Greek word Genesis, the first chapter, the book of Shemot, the Hebrew word Shemot, meaning words, not simply words, but constructive and positive and informative words about us as a history of people, how history took place, started to take place, and we already had a history. But as a nation, learning to gather ourselves together. Brother Cartier, may the Most High bless you. You have the mic. In the so-called book of Exodus, the book of Shemot.
All praise to the Holy One of Yisrael, Elohim of our fathers, for our great prophet Moshe, who wrote the book of Shemot. It doesn't mean words, it means names.
Thank you, brother.
Names.
Thank you for that clarification.
Like the name Shem, it means name.
Exactly.
So the root of Shem and the book of Shemot are pretty much aligned with one another. In the book of Shemot, the first chapter, Prophet Moshe writes, now these are the names of the children of Israel who came to Mizraim. Each man in his household came with Yaakov, Reuben, Simeon, Lewi, Yehuda, Yissaschar, Zebulun, Benjamin, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher. All those who were descendants of Yaakov were 70 persons. For Joseph was in Mizraim already. And Joseph died, and all his brothers and all that generation. But the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly, multiplied, and grew exceedingly mighty. And the land was filled with them. Kind of like baby children. We don't die, we multiply. Now there arose a new king over Mizraim who did not know Joseph. And he said to his people, look, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, lest they multiply and it happen in the event of war, that they also join our enemies and fight against us, and so go up out of the land. Therefore, they set taskmasters over them to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh supply cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were in dread of the children of Israel, kind of like they're in dread of us today.
You better believe it.
So the Mizrahims made the children of Israel serve with rigor, and they made their lives bitter and hard, bondage and mortar and brick, and all matter of service in the field. All their service in which they made them serve was with rigor, kind of like them slave plantations we was on back in the days. Then the king of Israel spoke to the Hebrew midwives, of whom the name of one was Shifra, and the name of the other was Puah. And he said, when you do the duties of a midwife for the Hebrew women, and you see them on the birth stools, if it is a son, then you shall kill him. But if it's a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared Yah, and did not do as the king of Israel commanded them, but saved the male children alive. So the king of Israel called for the midwives and said to them, why have you done this thing and saved the male children alive? And the midwife said to Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not like the women of Mizraim, but they are lively and give birth before the midwives even come to them. Therefore Elohim dealt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied and grew very mightily. And it was so, because the midwives feared Yah, that he had provided households for them, because they wasn't going to murder these boys. Yah blessed them for not obeying Pharaoh's command to kill all the little boys. So Pharaoh commanded all his people, saying, every son who is born, you shall cast him into the river, and every daughter you shall save alive. And that's kind of like the strategy that they use on us today. Kill the males, and we'll take the females. And we fall right into the trap. But the Most High is gracious, merciful, kind to us, and he has protected us, and we're still here. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. And I like to highlight the fact, as I mentioned before, and I will continue to mention, women that feared the Most High, stayed in alignment and formation with him. In the case and point of these two midwives, were very significant to survival of this nation. These may not be the hand that rocked the cradles, but it is certainly the hand that delivered the babies to be rocked in the cradles. And there should be consistency in our actions. Our women are concerned. Our women has been significant, paramount, and important. They are still significant, paramount, and important. They may not value themselves because of enhanced social engineering and conditioning under the auspices of the last kingdom universal white race supremacy. They need to get out of that mindset and see the value of themselves. See the value of themselves for the value of the nation. Praise the Most High, Brother Contra. Thank you. Lasagna, do you have any comments and commentaries?
Yes, I have one thing that stood out to me besides everything else is that on here they mention the birthing stool, a birth stool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now that they have us birthing our babies laying down in a bed,
Right.
and we're actually supposed to birth our babies squatting in a stool position because the way that the gravity pulls, that's actually the proper way to deliver your baby. And nowadays you can request that type of birthing. You know, it'll help with your back problems. It'll help with everything else opposed to having your baby on, birthing your baby on your back. Exactly. And I just noticed that was something that was really set out for me, for us women. All praises.
All praise. Thank you, Sonia. It's very astute of you to notice that and make mention. I think our women were very proficient at childbirth, especially these midwives. They knew what the best, that were advantageous for our women. Our women, because of the so-called modern day doctors and so on and so forth, our women suffer much more in childbirth and loss of life in child, more so than anyone else. And in fact, speak for themselves. These women are very proficient. They knew what was advantageous for our women. And you're quite correct, Lasagna. We need to follow our way. And sometimes that's the best way. Praise the Most High. Okay. Brother Cottrell, do you have any additional comments on the commentaries?
The fact that two women are mentioned in the second book of the Bible, what people call it, Shifra and Puah. It shows the importance of women in our nation. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Thank you, Brother Cottrell.
Praise Yah.
Thank you, Lasagna. And thank you, fellow students. Well, Lasagna has done her due diligence, as all daughters of Zion should be doing, which is to help facilitate and to help make commentaries and her comments on the studies of the Most High. And she certainly have done a well job along with her comments, her astute comments. Brother Cottrell and I, on the other hand, elders, simply surrogate fathers of the nation. We're not anything special, no more than any other elder of the nation. This should be incumbent not upon Cottrell and I alone. This should be incumbent upon all elders of the nation by providing these kind of studies, not only on the Real Talk for Real People study show, but universally speaking, in this universal captivity. Cottrell and I, on the other hand, we've done our due diligence, as Lasagna has done her due diligence as a daughter of Zion. In that regard, we can do no more. It's incumbent upon each of you to do something for yourselves, which is trust in the Most High Word. Meditate on the Most High Word. Let the Most High Word be your rock, your fortress. Let the Most High Word be your pathways by virtue of his words. And simply said, learn to fear the Most High and learn to love the Most High. You see, the Most High Word is going to work in spite of us, in our irregardless of us. But for each of us individually, the Most High Word works if you work it. Praise the Most High and bless his holy name. Shalom. That being said, I will ask Lasagna to make her closing remarks and her comments. I will ask Brother Cottrell to make his closing remarks and her comments, and please close it out for the night. Praise the Most High, and may the Most High be with you this weekend. Hallelujah.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Yamsu. Be safe for the weekend. I know we got in different areas, we got storms coming through, storms already there, tornadoes, different stuff. I know we got a storm coming through. So everybody want to be safe, and until Monday, all praise.
All praises. Thank you, Lasagna. Brother Cottrell.
Yes, what my sister Lasagna said. Love y'all. May the Most High continue to bless and be with us. Shalom and good night.
You heard my sister. You heard my brother. We love y'all. Shalom and good night.
Oh yeah, I remember the Jerusalem by the rivers of Babylon. The seaside down, and there we wept when we remember Zion. For the wicked carried us away captivity, required from us a song. How can we sing in our first song in a strange
carried us away into captivity and wasted our days while us the song. But we hang our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. And if I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, raise it.
Carried us away captivity, required from us a song. How can we sing King of a song in a strange land?
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones of Selah. For we are sure that the sons and daughters of Zion shall one day, and very soon, rally around the throne of Jah, singing a song of praise unto him in a rightful place of creation. Enjoy!